is it possible for me? Had an opportunity to speak with a prospect, someone who was really interested in joining us in Fast Track, did decide to join us in Fast Track, which is awesome because we knew we could really help this individual. But a question was asked, and at first I don't really know how to respond to it because I want people to make up their own mind. I'm not here to like sell anyone on anything. I want the individual to make up their own mind. But it was asked like, okay, I see that it's possible for others. I don't know if it's possible for me. And I found it so interesting. And isn't it interesting how we look at other people and the results they're getting or the success they're seeing? And it's like, well, yes, they could do it, but I can't. How many times people put, I don't play this game at all, but people put other people's name on their jerseys or on their shirts, wearing the jerseys, or, someone's sticker on their car or some band or some whatever. And like, hey, I like music, but I like myself better. And I will cheer for other people playing different games, but I'm going to cheer for myself just a little bit harder. And cool, like, yeah, that sports team, awesome. But I'm not putting their name, that goalie's name, on the back of my jersey. It's going to be my name on the jersey. Now, that's not ego. I just have belief. And I know that if anyone else can do it, if there's even an ounce of proof that someone else could create success for themselves, that's everything I need to know that is possible for me. And I don't know, to be honest with you, where that belief comes from. I think I've just been playing this game so long, and I come from such a painful place and such like a depressed, like I lived a decade in deep depression, that I think just when the flip switched in me, it was like there was no going back. And I was just like, I am number one. But guess what? You listening, you are too. And we our 1,500 members. I see everyone. I hope everyone believes that, hey, I'm number one. I'm the chosen one. I am destined. I've been selected for greatness. I've been selected, individually picked by the hand of God to do great, amazing things. I am the one. And so are you, and so are you, and so am I, and so is he, and so is she. I mean, it's written all over scripture and any spiritual text from the past that you can find. There's like a fundamental teaching in that. And I don't know if society just kind of, I don't know, like we're just brought up by people who don't believe in themselves and teachers who don't believe in themselves, and it's just rubbed off on us, or I'm not sure. But I'm like, yes, if it's possible for them, it's possible for you. If someone has, even if they haven't seen, even if you're the first person to create success in some new field, all you have to look at is other people who've created success in a brand new field, and they kind of created a whole new industry. And if they can do it, so can I. And I can give you 1,000,001 reasons and 1,000,001 pieces of proof that you can be successful because those people were. And those people come from worse places than you. From harsher upbringings, less resources, less money, less IQ, less brain processing power, less emotional intelligence, and they still created success. I know a single mom, I believe she had 2 kids, maybe 3, probably back then 2, and then had another one later, and created a multi-million-dollar business. That's all the proof you need. From scratch, living in a basement suite, said, you know what, I'm going to make something of my life. And 5 or 6 years later, while raising her kids, built a multi-million-dollar business, single-handedly. She knew she was chosen for greatness, and something flipped, and she said, if they can do it, so can I. So I didn't answer the question that way because I typically don't like to. I'm just like, hey, I want you to come up. I want you to make your own mind up, because that will dictate how much effort and energy you put into the program. And if I have to push you through the finish line to come join us, then I'm going to have to push you through the finish line to complete anything. And so I'm cool to sit back. A day or two later, they reached out and said, hey, I'm ready. And I believe in myself. And I wanted that to come intrinsically and from them, to kind of emanate from inside their soul, like where they knew I can do this. And it makes the working relationship so much more aligned and so much easier. That's my time. I hope this landed in some way, shape, or form. If it did, at Rubixinator on Instagram, do shoot me a message, say hello, and let me know how this message helped, how this audio helped. And with that said, we'll see you back in the UIG.